you're not there. I give you my love, but you don't care. So what is right? What is wrong? Just give me a sign. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me
Please.
no more.
What is love? Now I don't know why you're not there. I give you my love, but you don't have. So what is right and what is wrong? Just give me a sign. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Now I don't know, what can I do? What can I say? It's all fail. I know we're one, just me and you. I can't go on. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. I want no other, no other lover. This is our life. This is our life. When we're together, I want you forever. No, 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 no. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Baby, don't hurt me
No more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
Baby, don't hurt me
No more.
What is love?
Oh, oh,
Oh, oh,
oh, oh,
oh, oh,
oh, oh.
oh.
Hey, what is love?
What is love? What is love? What is love? What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. No more. What is love? You could have a steam train if you just lay down your tracks. You could have an aeroplane flying if you bring your blue skies back. All you do is call me. I'll be anything you need. You could have a big dipper going up and down around the bend. You could have a bumper car bumping this amusement never ends. from your fruitcake, and I will be your honeybee. Open up your fruitcake, where the fruit is sweet as can be. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Oh, you better call the sledgehammer, and there will be no doubt about it. I've kicked a habit,
I kicked the habit,
shed my skin.
shed my skin.
You know this is a new start.
This is the new stuff.
I go dancing in.
I go dancing in.
Won't
Yeah.
you show for me?
Show me,
And I will show for you.
show me,
Please show for me.
show me.
And I will show for you. Yeah, 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 I do mean you. Oh, only you. You've been coming through. We're gonna build that power. Build up that power. Oh, feeding the rhythm. I've been feeding the rhythm. Gonna feel that power. Yeah, building you. Oh, come on, help me through. Come on, help me through. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been feeding the rhythm. I've been feeding the rhythm. This can be my testimony.
Windmill, windmill, fatherland, is everybody in? Feel good, feel good. City's breaking down on the camel's back, and they just have to go 'cause they don't know back. So while you feel the streets, it's a feeling to see. You won't get out the candy 'cause you're paid and free. You got a new horizon, it's a terrible style. A melancholy town where we never smile. And all I wanna hear is the message speak. My dreams have gotta kiss me 'cause I don't get sleep now. Windmill, windmill, for the day. Love forever, hand in hand. Take it all in on your stride. It is taking falling. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. A windmill, windmill, for the land is everybody in. Love against his ass, man's fast cats, light 'em up black cats, ladies on me at the jack. This my chocolate jack, you up stepping in the hottest here, get there ripping in the hottest here. Watch me as a graphic said I don't sell this small town with your sound. You in the break, I'm about the dust, can't pop with us with your town. You can't.
Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for LOLGBT Plus presents hashtag STFU. Please welcome to stage your host, David Shapiro.
Wait, you guys went, ooh. What was that? You didn't do that? But you heard it, right? I'm not crazy. I mean, I am. But not, like, I heard that. Look, there's a lot wrong with me. I am mentally ill in so many ways, but I don't... That actually I heard. Okay, this has got... Thank you. This is a weird way to start. How are you guys? Good, I'm all right, thank you. Who came for comedy tonight? Cool. Who came for drag? Okay, you guys came for both. You said bi erasure doesn't exist here. Okay, cool. Well, unfortunately, one of the drag performers had to call out, And if she just called out a little bit earlier, I could have gotten into drag because I do drag. Well, how quick do you think that goes? 2 hours. You want to wait until 11:30 for me to be pretty? You got nothing to do? You could just come to another show where I'm already in drag. No, my name's David Shapiro, and I do stand-up comedy as a boy when I'm a boy. That was awkward to say. I didn't think. You ever say some shit and you don't think about it, and then it comes out, and you're like, "There's a way more streamlined way." I did the Family Circus Kid on that one. I just was over here going in circles and shit, over the ottoman, back under the ottoman. No one reads Family Circus. You knew what I was talking about. I hate that fucker. I'm just like, go to your room in a normal. You gotta look it up. He goes everywhere but where he's supposed to. Anyway, when my last name is Shapiro. When my family moved here, it was also a time of anti-immigration, like it is now. So we had to change the spelling of our last name. Now we do it the white way with an S, with a $sign. Cool. Medic. That outs the anti-Semites right away. And then I know it's going to be a rough set for me. Well, maybe. Sometimes I just suck. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm fine. Someone brought it to my attention that whenever I say my last name is Shapiro, a lot of people think of Ben Shapiro. Yeah, you thought of Ben Shapiro? And no? Well, that's good. That's bad. Because do you know who Ben Shapiro is? He's the worst. He's a very conservative blowhard who brags about not being able to pleasure his wife. Correct. In no way except we're both, Jewy looking, and last name is Shapiro. So, but and none of the Jews want Ben Shapiro to be our famous representative. It's terrible. It used to be Robert Shapiro. Do you know Robert Shapiro? You know Robert Shapiro. Yeah, he was OJ's lawyer. And we weren't really comfortable with OJ's lawyer being our famous representative, because it was like, well, he got OJ innocented, but we like that more than Ben Shapiro. So what I need you guys to do is follow me on Instagram. So I'm the only hope. I'm the best hope to be the most famous Shapiro and supplant Ben. I have to. All the Shapiros are counting on me. Maybe. I'm 40, so I feel like I'm the past. But thank you. My email is luckyjew22@yahoo.com. I know, right? No, send an email right now. I'll write you back. Here. Yeah, go for it. I'll see it come in, and then I'll write you back. No, I picked it when I was 16, so it's even spelled J-U for Jew, because I was 16. Yeah, and I used to be embarrassed about the fact that it was luckyjew22@yahoo.com. But now I'm just embarrassed it's at yahoo.com. My wife my ex-wife, sorry. The past. You said I'm the future and I'm stuck in the past. My ex-wife makes fun of me, and she says that I'm the only person under 70 whose email's at yahoo.com. And I said, well, I'm also the only person under 70 that you're paying spousal support to. So, gotcha. Once again, even after we're divorced. She didn't like that. No, I really do feel bad that I'm not in drag, because if you guys came to see drag, you're still going to see one amazing drag performer, right? And so give that drag performer a round of applause for being here. Yeah. It's just not me tonight, but I was actually wondering, has you guys been here before to this show? No? So no one, do you guys, you're virgins. Do you guys watch a lot of local drag? You guys want to be the show. You went to a burlesque show once? Not the same. That's a little different. Okay, so no one is a fan of local drag? You're always at local drag. Who's your favorite? Ava? Okay, cool. So you guys are Stockton local drag. Okay, so you don't come up to Sacramento much. Oh, okay. Are you familiar with me? You need to know who I am. Do you know Suzette? Okay. That's me. That's me, yeah. Okay, my point is, sorry, this was long and painful. That was long and painful to get to. I'm sorry. Again, could have gone a faster way. So Suzette, when I'm Suzette, I wear like the shortest skirts and dresses, very tight things, crop tops. I have huge. I have to paint over these lips. I have huge red lips. Like I look like a slut, right? And so I was wondering, is that misogynistic of me to dress myself up like the sluttiest girl I can, or is that women empowerment of me? Maybe this isn't a joke. I was just thinking about this shit earlier. And I was like, I don't know if I think I'm pro woman in this case because I'm taking my own body and using it to make money, right? Because I know what people want to see. They want to see these legs. So thank you. They're behind these jeans, but I appreciate you saying that. Okay, so I'm straight, right? And doing drag as a straight person does complicate things sometimes. So like if I'm gonna go on a date, right? And I have a pimple like right here, like I did the other day. Not a problem. Just some concealer, right? That's how you get rid of a pimple right there. But you can't just some concealer, can you? No, you need a full face of foundation on top of the concealer, right? Otherwise it's gonna look silly. And green primer? Well, right, with the red, right. Well, and I got to use orange primer too because of the 5 o'clock shadow. But so now I got foundation and green primer and concealer on, right? Where'd my eyes go? I know how to bring them back. Just line them a little bit, smoke them out, some mascara, poof, they're back. They look good, right? Where'd my lips go? Trick question. They're not here to begin with white lips, even though I'm Jewish. So I just have to draw just some lip liner, some lipstick, draw the lips. Oh, they're back. I look great, but a little cold. Some blush, some contour, some highlight. Bring the warmth to my face, right? I look so good, but now it's 2 hours past the time I was supposed to meet my date. And she's texting and she's like, I don't believe your email's luckyjew22@yahoo.com. I'm waiting, by the way. No, but she's like, you're 2 hours late. Are you coming still? And I'm like, yeah, no, for sure. I'm on my way. But I can't just go out with that face. Now I got to put on a ponytail and a crop top and a mini skirt, right? And then I get to the date and she's like, you look good. Didn't expect that. So, that's a complication, and that's why I don't date. I realized the other day, as much as I miss being in a relationship, I don't actually want to date. I just want I was in a 13-year relationship. I just want a lateral transfer of that relationship. I don't want an entry-level position. That's not too much to ask, right? I want all the benefits of being a 13-year veteran at that job. I think I should get that. I don't know how to get that with dating though. I'm still trying to figure out how to dress myself. So this shirt's from the little kids section at Target. It's because men's clothes don't fit me. Yeah, not really. Well, I got to shop at the little boys section at Target because I'm average American woman height, which is, yeah, huh? 5'5" actually. Yeah. That's better? For American woman? Well, not a white American woman. To combined? What, on each other's shoulders? Each of you. Okay. Well, look, then this is a below average room, apparently. I'm telling you, the internet said I'm 5'5" is average American woman height for white women, which that's what I cosplay as. We'd have problems if I cosplay as someone else, I'm not pretending to be a Jewish woman. I'm already on thin ice, but you can pretend to be a white person all day. It's okay. Right. Yeah. Well, technically I'm not. So there's no more sex coming? I think that's something you need to work out. I don't know if you have. Well, can you guys have sex tonight? So next time he comes, thank you. Yeah. It's on the internet. LuckyJew, JU22@yahoo.com. It's not hard. It rhymes and shit. No, that's my email address. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome. Anyway, what was I saying? Average American. So this shirt is from the little kid section at Target. And that's cool. Except I have this really cool jacket, and I really like it. And then I was watching Ant-Man, and the 5-year-old daughter and Ant-Man was wearing the same jacket. It does, and you can't tell people you're wearing a little girl's jacket when you want to sound cool. This got weird and sad. I'm sorry. I'm derailed. Let's end my bit and bring on other performers for you guys. Yeah. Okay. I'll just tell you one last joke. So if I was gonna go on a date, right, with a woman, it still wouldn't go well because I'm bougie. I'm extra, right? You can probably tell. No? Okay. Well, I thought that was coming. That's why you're not having sex. You're what? Well, Suzanne's not going to show up because there is no Suzanne. Suzette. That's all right. It's all right. You know what? A lot of people in Sacramento don't remember the difference either. Huh? No. No, she's not Jewish. She's a white lady. Yeah. That wouldn't make sense. So if I was going to go on a date to Starbucks, my date would probably get something very normal, like vanilla latte, right? And the barista would be like, that's cool. Vanilla latte. What would you like, sir? And I'd be like, a hot chocolate. And she'd be like, why not a decaf coffee? And I'd be like, well, I already have enough energy. I don't need caffeine or non-caffeine to make me jittery and more energy. I'm fine. Just a hot chocolate if I could. And she's like, but you're an adult man. And I'm like, that's fine. I want a hot chocolate. And she'd be like, fine. So a hot chocolate for the adult man and a vanilla latte for the woman. And I'd be like, yes, please. And I'd be like, oh, could I get it with almond milk? And she'd be like, wait, why not regular milk? And I'd be like, well, because I'm a little bit gassy and, like, I have lactose intolerance and I don't want to make this date more awkward. You know, like, I'm already nervous because I don't know how to date. I was in a 13-year relationship and this guy told me that no more sex is coming the rest of my life. So I'd rather just get the almond milk if I can to keep my stomach, like, calm, right? And then my date's like, well, why not soy? And I'm like, well, we're over-reliant on soy as a society, and it actually is not that good for you, and it makes you break out. And, like, I could get a pimple right here, and then I don't have time to go put concealer and green, primer on, right? Because these people are like, when are you going to do it? I'm like, I'm in the middle of a date. I don't have time to do that right now. So just the almond milk, please. And the barista's like, okay, so a hot chocolate with almond milk for the grown man in the little girl jacket, and and a vanilla latte for his date. And I'm like, yes. And I'm like, also with peppermint, please. And people always laugh, but peppermint hot chocolate is superior to non-peppermint hot chocolate, right? So I don't know why people laugh. So she's like, fine. A peppermint hot chocolate with almond milk for the man that's too much, and a vanilla latte for his date who's putting up with too much. And I'm like, yes, thank you. One last thing. Before you make it, when you warm it up, if you could steam it to the children's temperature of 75 degrees instead of the adult temperature of 200 million degrees, I'd like to enjoy it with my date right away. And the barista's like, what date? Because she left. Thank you. Then me too. But the barista's really kind in that situation. And she's like, you want whipped cream in that, don't you? And I'm like, how'd you know? Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, guys, that was me. I'm going to bring on some more performers for you. You ready for a good show? Okay, this first performer is one of my favorite people to perform. He's a comedian, so you're going to have to see some stand-up comedy first. We won't count me. That's fine. But I want you guys to put your hands together, applaud, make some noise. Give it up for Mean Dave.
Hey, keep it going for David Shapiro, everybody. Slapping your hands together. And I want to thank him for not telling me that I was going first. Just because, I don't know if you know this. This is nerve-wracking, not doing stand-up comedy, but the thought of lip-syncing to all, 11 of you terrifies me. I used to lip-sync alone in my room when I was 8 years old, and that was a good time. But never have I thought that, and everybody always thinks that, like, doing stand-up comedy is like, oh, it's so scary. No, I've been humiliated plenty of times, all right? But lip-syncing is mine, and now I got to share it with you. So I'm really mad at David. Because, yeah, again, I'm a stand-up comedian. My name's David, or my name's Mean Dave. It's just a nickname. It's short for Meaningful David, so let's get that out of the way. Yeah, it's not. Nobody's going to be mean to you tonight. Okay. Ellen DeGeneres messed it up for everybody. So it's Not sure if you're aware, she's not very nice. We found this out the hard way when the cameras were off. She was a stand-up comedian in the 80s, had a sitcom in the 90s, and then came out to America and said, "Hey, America, I'm a lesbian." And America said, "Yeah, we know. We have eyes. We can see you." And, yeah. But it was great. It's like we understand the 90s was fairly closeted, and then she became an icon of the community and graduated having a daytime talk show that we got to watch when we were unemployed. Watch her do that stupid dance all week and all that. And then when we found out when the cameras are off, Ellen DeGeneres is a bitch. That's when I became the biggest Ellen DeGeneres fan on the planet. Because what's the point of being successful in America if you can't treat average, everyday losers like the pieces of shit that they are? That is the point of being successful in a capitalist society. Please do not cover your laugh. I need all of them. Look at this room, all right? And I got a lip sync after this. Fuck you, David. It's all, and so anyways, but you got to think about it. Ellen is normalizing this behavior for lesbians all over, all right? That's progress in our world in real time, because there's a man who looks just like Ellen DeGeneres who verbally abuses people in kitchens with an English accent on a regular basis. That's right. Makes sense? Gordon Ramsay, that's right. You just put a dick in an English accent on Ellen DeGeneres, you got Gordon Ramsay. That's what you got. Sending chefs home rethinking their shit. You're an idiot! And everybody's like, more Hell's Kitchen, please. I think that guy knows what he's doing. So I'm just like, Ellen, people respect it when you're mean on camera, all right? Film yourself being mean to people. Get a camera crew, make a reality TV show, just go across the country, treat people like shit, Just go through a Taco Bell drive-thru and just bark orders at them, bitch, tacos, now! And just, call it Ellen DeGenerate, the downward spiral of America's sweetheart. So, just make a few million off of that, so... you know what I like to do when we have audiences this small? I just want to get everybody's name. All right? Yeah. No, I'm going to ask all of your names. We're going to start with you, shaking your head in the corner right over there. You, the two couple. No, there's a couple. That's a door. No, that's a door behind you. I'm not going to get the name of the door. What are your names in the corner? You guys don't know your names? Is that what I love how this was a question that was like, oh no, what do we tell them? Yeah. It really is? Sierra and Simone, are you kidding me? You sound like a sitcom. That's beautiful. Sierra and Simone, isn't that beautiful, everybody? But you two better think it's beautiful. Are you here for community service? Because it looks like you're serving some kind of sentence here. You two, yes, you two. Yes, you two. I'm picking on you two. Well, no, I just did. That's kind of the thing. What are your names? Sia and? You're Sia, and I like how you said I'm Antonio. Like I would mix it up. Thank you for clarifying, Antonio, that you are Antonio, and that's Sia. Sia and Antonio, not quite as good as Sierra, and I already forgot. So, but it was a nice one. Simone, yeah, that's right. I knew it was something hot. All right, Sierra, Simone, Sia, and Antonio. All right, I think I got that over there. Now move it over to this part. I met you all just a little bit, and I've met you all about 8 years ago too, when that show. And I completely Josh. I got Josh right on. Got Josh on that one. And who do we have here? Jackie. Nice to meet. Thank you for the last name too. I was trying to keep anonymity, like my recovery meetings. We don't say last names because I don't know if everybody wants everybody to know that they're at this show right now. But thank you, Jackie Armstrong, for joining Josh and being part of this show here as well. Moving over to the parents. I don't remember Josh's parents, correct? Christy Hook. Okay, you want me? This is just a bit. Not falling for that shit. It's sex worker. Okay, Christy sex worker. That's your name. And then with Christy is. Oh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Mr. Sex Worker. What is your first name? Craig. Nice to meet you, Craig. That's a good, solid name right there. And then the three in the back. All right. I know you're friends with one of the performers. You came in all together. Or you kidnapped her. I don't know what the deal is. Both? All right. I like that. I like that answer. What are the three of you? Zach. Nice. Thanks for taking initiative before your two cowardly friends that didn't want to go first. In the middle, Sam, nice to meet you. Zach, Sam, and Tyler, you're breaking the one-syllable name rule. All right? That is Zach and Sam. You need to be Tile. All right? Got to fit in with your friends. That's right. I said it, Josh. I said that shit. That's right. So thank you, Tyler, Zach, and already forgot the third name. Sam, thank you. Thank you over there. Thank you, Simone and Sierra over there. Cool. And you know what that was? That was how you kill time. All right? That's how you kill time. Because, no, that's the thing. I love telling jokes. No, this is an intimate audience, and it's good to get to know everybody. Like I said, I wasn't trying to pick on you. Yeah, exactly. It's awkward enough, isn't it? Doesn't it feel like we're on a date and it's not going to work out, you know? The three of us. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So the rest of you, Ed, it's even more awkward now that I just pointed that out. All right? I mean, again, I'm an aspiring comedian. You recognize me from shit like absolutely nothing at all. And well, you knew me before. Yeah, but that was, they saw me perform at a pinball museum in Alameda, like in 2015. That's right. And you can see the comedy thing, it's working out. Look where I am today. All right? That's got to go with the flow. There's no pinball machines in this motherfucker. All right? All right, Craig? You don't see none of that? No. We got the pinball machines. It's strictly comedy and fucking lip syncing. God damn it. Still lamenting that. Yeah. I can. But no, and so that's the thing. I perform in a lot of dive bars, laundromat, swimming pool sites, that kind of thing with comedy at my level. Like last night, I got to perform at a show in Reading. Yeah, I know. Ooh, yeah, I made it out. Yeah. I love how you say that. Like it's like I did something wrong. You're right. I did go to Reading. I mean, that's a shithole city. But there's people there, and they need help. And what was weird is we were getting heckled by the fire department. There were all these firefighters there who were like, you know what? There's a comedy show here. Let's fuck with them. And I was like, man, no thank you for your service. And, you know, all this bullshit. And, I asked them where their calendar was and all the, just stereotypical stuff about firefighters. And they had their own jokes, too, that I didn't think were very good. But anyways, I got to wrap this up because now I have one of the most embarrassing things that I've done. Like, this is the thing. I performed in weird cities to patrons that were uncomfortable for other comedians to perform at all week and did very well. And then I get here in front of you 11, and I'm like, this is the hardest part of the week. I thought this was going to be a breeze, and it's not. I am fucking terrified. I'm terrified, Sia. All right? I'm looking at you the most because you look like you're enjoying this the least. And I have to pretend. And it's a song that none of you probably heard. Nobody's. Look at me. People think I always listen to heavy metal. I did. I grew up on heavy metal, but I don't listen to much heavy metal these days. Much like the drag queens, I listen to a lot of mostly pop music. Happened in the 2000s. Got into a lot of Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, that kind of thing. My favorite was Kesha at the time because unlike heavy metal of the past, pop music today plays the satanic messages forwards. And I don't have time to put classic metal on backwards to hear what Satan's trying to tell me, Mom. When pop music's doing an effective job putting it forwards, Kesha singing songs, live like you're gonna die young, where in the song, as I listened to the lyrics, was about people going to the club and having unprotected sex and then dying from all the whorish STDs they amassed in that process at a young age. And then some of my friends were like, Dave, that's not right at all. Plus, you like heavy metal, all right? You listen to Judas Priest, that caused kids to shoot up schools. And I said, no. Marilyn Manson caused kids to shoot up schools. Judas Priest caused kids to shoot themselves. And I wish more kids these days would listen to Judas Priest, Craig. That's my point. And that's way dark a joke to end on. But you know what? I wanted to be unlikable before I'm about to do something that's completely embarrassing. That's why I didn't put pants on today either, all right? Because we are now about to do something. This is totally, again, stand-up comedy is an uncomfortable thing, but we are, for somebody who's been doing stand-up comedy now for 13 years, this has truly been the hardest thing that I've done since starting stand-up comedy right now, doing something. Because I also played in bands, too, all right? Karaoke, that's for fucking losers, all right? And that's actual singing. But now I got to lip sync. I respect drag queens, too, all right? So this is the most disrespectful thing David Shapiro has ever asked me to do. I want to put this on David. This is not my fault. This is on David, okay? It is his fault. Thank you, Mom. And so I just want to make sure that that's known for the record. All right, and this is live stream too. So what's it, Robert Bess? You getting all this, Robert? All right. He's our one dude that watches the live streams. So he comments. You can find that'll be funny if you're on the internet later. All right. Without further ado, let's go, David. Oh, what do I have to do? Oh, God damn it! I built up all this nerve. And now I got to do it later? I got to come back up here and embarrass myself later? Yeah, I really want it, but you know something? He's right. I need to mentally prepare. Here's the thing, folks. I'm going to wrap up with one last thing because I did not know that was going to happen. I want people to walk away from my set with a lesson, okay? And we live entirely too judgmental a culture based on appearances, all right? We're a very judgmental culture. People look at each other and just like, well, I know what this person's all about, just from looking at them, and it's not cool. We need to start talking to each other, get to know each other, learn about each other, so we can find all the valid reasons to hate each other, all right? And that's just good work, all right? Do the work, and you can find valid reasons to hate every motherfucker that's out there. You've been an awesome audience. Give it up for David, everybody.
Wow, you guys were like, no, let him do it now. Well, here's the thing. I want you to see the stand-up comics be good at stand-up. And I want you to see the drag performers be good at drag. And then later see them try the new thing. Not that they're not going to be good at it, but like, you know, it's like baking. You want to let it rest, you know? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, cool. You guys ready for a drag performance? Okay. From a real drag performer who's in drag, not me. So let me clean the stage up a little bit. I am really excited to have her here today. It's actually the first show I've gotten to do with her. You guys came all the way from Stockton for it. So, and I want to say, in case this is your first time seeing drag, if you see anybody handing the drag performers or anybody lip syncing tonight dollar bills, that's part of the culture. It's very normal, and you're encouraged to do it, but it's not necessary. It's just how you show your appreciation for a drag performer or someone lip syncing. So anyway, I need you guys to get really excited. Put your hands together. Make some noise. Give it up for Ava Rice Roberts.
Think I only want one number in my phone. I might change your contact, but don't leave me alone. You said you like my eyes and you like to make them roll. Treat me like a queen, now you got me feeling thrown. But I can't help myself when you get close to me. Baby, my tongue goes numb. Sounds like blah, blah, blah. I don't want no one else. Baby, I'm in too deep. Here's a little song I wrote. It's about you and me. I'll be honest. Looking at you got me thinking nonsense. Cartwheels in my stomach when you're walking. When you got your arms around me, oh, it feels so good. I had to jump the octave. I think I got it next, but I've forgotten. And I can't find my chill and I still lost it. I don't even know I'm talking nonsense. I'm talking all around the clock. I'm talking home, nobody knocks. I'm talking opposite of soft. I'm talking wild, wild thoughts. You gotta keep up with me. I got some young energy. I caught the LOVE. How do you do this to me? Better get on myself when you get close to me. Baby, my tongue goes numb. Sounds like blah, 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 blah. And I don't want no one else. Baby, I'm in too deep. Here's a little song I wrote. It's about you and me. I'll be honest. Looking at you got me thinking nonsense. Cartwheels in my stomach when you're walking. When you got your arms around me, you always feel so good. I had to hit the octave. I think I got it next, but I've forgotten. And I can't find my chill and I still lost it. I don't even know I'm talking nonsense. I'm talking. I don't even know anymore. This song catchier than chicken pox is. I bet your house is where my other sock is. Woke up this morning, thought I'd write a pop hit. How quickly can you take your clothes off? Pop quiz.
That one's not gonna make it. Most of these aren't gonna make.
Keep it going for Ava Rice Roberts. Okay, so now you guys, whose first time seeing drag was that? Okay, cool. Now you've seen drag. And talk to me after the show. I'll make sure you get to see me in drag sometime. I'll give you tickets to something. But on that note, can we give Stab a round of applause for letting us do fun shows like this? Stab and Jesse, who runs Stab and owns Stab, he lets us do this. And so thank you guys so much. Make sure you buy some concessions if you can. That helps support it. The theater as well. So anyway, I'm going to bring on the next performer. It's another comedian, just doing comedy for now, and then later she'll lip sync. You guys ready? I love doing shows with her, mostly because I pretend to be an Italian woman, and she is an Italian woman. So put your hands together, make some noise, give it up for Nina G.
That's my Italian sister, everybody, right there. I'll tell you how much, because I never had a sister, and David, as Suzette, gets all of my old clothes, everything I can't fit into. I was like, this is a Suzette, and that's why I'm so glad that he's not in drag, because he'll outdress me with my own clothes. It's really horrible. Okay, everybody. So I don't know if you could tell, but I am the Bay Area's only female stuttering stand-up comic. Yes, thank you. And I'm part of a comedy troupe that was started here in Sacramento. It's called the Comedians with Disabilities Act. So it's me, a guy who uses a wheelchair, another guy who's blind, and another guy who's a little person. And people come up to me all the time and they say, stuttering, that's not a real disability. You shouldn't be in that comedy troupe. I tell them, if you look at the definition of what a disability is, it's a physical or mental impairment that substantially results in having to deal with assholes. Pretty sure it fucking qualifies. I don't know if you can see this row here. Mother and kids, I think, yeah, and dad. Yeah, no, you guys know. No. And talking about assholes, I'm so happy to be here in Sacramento with all of you. Mostly because you're not Berkeley. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Woke you up. Yeah, no, I don't know if you've ever performed in Berkeley as a disabled performer, but the audiences there, they're so politically correct that they are afraid to laugh at the disabled person even when they're fucking telling jokes. That's how, oh my God. Oh my, cause what I get in Berkeley is people who are empaths. You guys know what an empath is? Okay, yeah, no, yeah. So an empath, in case you guys don't know, an empath is somebody who takes in other people's experiences, and they take in those experiences and make them about them. That is what a lot of the empaths. Okay, so you know this. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, no, and so like and so this is what happens at the Berkeley shows. Is I'll be talking about in Berkeley it's called the disabled lived experience. That's what I'll be talking about on stage. Here in Sacramento, I can just say fucked up shit that happens because I'm a disabled person. Like that's all I can say that here. Disabled lived experience in Berkeley. And so I'll be talking about that on stage. And instead of like watching me, instead of like being on their phones, talking to their friends, any of the normal things that I see at a comedy show, instead, what they do is they don't look at me, they look at their friends and they make sure to make eye contact. The empaths make sure they make eye contact with their friends. And then in the midst of my stuttering jokes, they do this. and then they give me a, oh, these bitches, they pity moan me. They pity moan me. Yes, it is the worst. Because the thing is, it's like that doesn't happen in real life. Like I love sympathy just like each and every one of you. I just don't know why that sympathy has to come in the middle of my fucking act. Like, why now? Like now? Why now? Because it's not my everyday life. It's not like when I go to Starbucks and I place my order and I say my name and the barista asks, "Is that Nina with 5 N's?" Yeah, where's my pity moan then, huh? Yeah. No, let's save it for the stage, Berkeley. Let's save it for the stage. And once I did, I did that joke in a Berkeley audience, and I got the most Berkeley heckle I could possibly get, which was someone yelled out, "Why aren't you going to Pete's?" Which, like, screw you, Berkeley. Screw you. That's what you got out of that. Thank you, Berkeley. It should be going to Pete's. Oh, no, that's where Pete started, please. That's where Pete started, in Berkeley. Yeah, no. And they will, Davis. Oh, yeah, I went to Cal. We are better than you guys, but that's okay. That's okay. We have to also step over homeless people that all the Cal students choose to ignore. So that's okay too. But we do have better frozen yogurt at Berkeley than you guys. Yeah. No, that's, yeah. So wonderful. Yeah, there's a wonderful, and I mean, you guys have a hospital, but we have what they think is free speech there. So as long as they don't pity moan you, it goes fine. So one other thing that happens when I perform is people think that I'm fake stuttering, like it's for the comedic effect. Because what helps comedy timing more than a stutter, everybody? Let's get that straight. And so I just want to be very clear that I have a rule that I don't fake my stuttering, and I don't fake my orgasms, no matter how long either one of those two things take. Okay, they can both take hella fucking long, especially when it's live streamed on the internet. Both of those things, yes. Yeah, because this is. No, but stuttering and orgasms, they have a lot in common, because if the other person would just shut up and stop interrupting me, I'd finish a lot faster. That's how that goes. That's how that goes. But I do love to travel around doing comedy. It's a lot of fun, because every single place has its own vibe. And recently I did a show in Beverly Hills. Yeah. Not a lot of women look like me in Beverly Hills. At least they don't look like me anymore. Okay, that's not a lot of this there. Not a lot. These three things, which we'll get to all of these. No, and so after the show, I was just there, kind of hanging out, and this young woman, she was like 23. She was from Beverly Hills. She came up to me and she was super drunk. She's like, and I had a dress on much like this, but it had sunflowers on it. She was like, "Oh my God, you're wearing sunflowers on your dress." And my grandma, she loves sunflowers. She died 6 years ago. But she loved sunflowers, and every time I see sunflowers, I think she's talking to me through your dress. And I was like, "Well, we're in a dive bar bathroom. Would you like a hug?" And that's when we hugged and we embraced, and that's when she yelled at the top of her voice, "Oh my God, your tits are real." Because in Beverly Hills never felt real boobs, everybody. That's what I learned that day. That's what I learned. Yes. No. No, and that's the thing, like, like I've never, like, I just turned 50 in August. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. No, I know I look good for a white woman. I know. I know. Yeah. Thank you. No. Okay. But for this next part, I need total silence. Okay. Total silence. Ready? Here we go. You hear that? That is the sound of 5 spanks, everybody. Let's hear it one more time. 5 spanks. Some of you don't even know what a spank is. It's a sausage casing for a woman, okay? That's what it is. It just holds you in. It just holds you in. And you know what happens? You know what happens at the end of the night after you wear the Spanx the entire day and you take off the Spanx? A mushroom cloud of farts comes out. Yes, all of the farts that have been marinating the entire day, they mushroom cloud out. And it can affect the ozone, everybody. That's what Hurricane Hillary in Southern California, my fault, everybody. My fault. That was this, okay? That was that. Yes. The methane. Anyways, everyone, I wrote a kid's book. I think that's always a good time. Thank you. It is awesome, and it is illustrated by Mean Dave, who you just saw complain. And then also, I wrote a book called Bay Area's Stand-Up Comedy, a humorous history. Thank you. This was my pandemic project. Also, I wrote. So, first of all, telling all of you about my farts, that is a childhood dream come true, everybody. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know. Thank you. And I didn't start comedy till I was 36 because I didn't think someone who stuttered could be a stand-up comic, even though it was my childhood dream. And I wrote a book about it called Stutter Interrupted. Thank you. And I'll be selling it afterwards. And the deal on the book is it's $15. But if you're a person who stutters, it's free. Also, if you are a partner to someone who stutters, it's also free because I want you to understand our experiences. So any stutter fuckers, please come and see me afterwards. You get a free book. That's been my time, everybody. Guess I'll have to come back later.
Guys, give it up for Nina G. Okay, now you guys get to see everyone switch it up. You ready? Okay, because I should have just let him lip sync when you guys were in the mood for it. But he's going to do great. He's going to have fun. You guys are going to have fun. So put your hands together. Make some noise. Give it up for Mean Dave.
Sensei, with the emperors and the pigsty, and the geishas in the shack. And you better believe that I'll hold on there to the fence they pay me back. Kamikaze back banana, spit fire, on little samurai. Oh my lord, brown sugar, sweet potato, sour mash, baby back, redneck romance, bless my soul. Yes, I'm a new world samurai, and I can reach your mind. Check it out, I'm like a buzz bomb. Yes, I'm a new world samurai. Check it out, I'm like a buzz bomb. So be off, blue off for 1,
Thank God it's over.
I think you did great. Give it up for Mean Dave. I don't think I deserve any blame for anything. I think that was phenomenal. You guys are like, that's better than Suzette. Okay. Well, no, that's what but they've seen Suzette. They're aware of Suzette. Okay. I am, because Dave was saying to blame David Shapiro for the abomination that his lip sync was going to be, and I was like, no, blame Suzette. That's what my shirt says already. Anyway, one more time for Mean Dave. That's the thing. Lip syncing is a lot harder, like, to do professionally, publicly, like, performatively, than you think it would be. And so I think he did great. And same with stand-up comedy. It's really hard to do. And so the next performer you're going to see is a drag performer who has never done stand-up comedy in front of people. So I need you guys to be warm and supportive and encouraging. You can do that? Okay, awesome. All right. Then make some noise. Put your hands together. Give it up for Ava Rice Roberts.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ava Rice Roberts. Hi. God, marry me in my AA meetings. Okay. I'm not used to being on a microphone, so bear with me for the first little bit here. But yes, so my name is Ava Rice Roberts. Hope everyone's doing great tonight. Thought I'd give you some basic facts about myself before I just start spewing bullshit out of my mouth. So I'm a cis woman. I am new and upcoming in the local drag scene. I started performing end of May, beginning June, so I've only been on stage for a couple months. I met my drag mother back in high school, so about over a decade ago now. I met her and recently, reached out and I was like, I'm interested. How can I do this? And she took me under her wing, gave me all the tools I needed, and now I'm hearing your problem, so. All right, so I am from a lovely little town called Lodi, born and raised, still stuck there. We are known for our wine and grape productions, and so much so that our two rival high schools are both named for grapes. I went to Lodi High, where we were the Flames. For a small town that doesn't like the gays, we sure are a bunch of flamers. So I don't know what was worse about our high school, though, was our mascot was a literal head that was a flame, human body. Or the fact they had us walking around with L's on our forehead like we weren't a bunch of losers, because we didn't win shit. Now, also, I am the baby of my family. I have 3 older siblings. It goes sister, brother, me. Last place, where the losers go. And I've been very blessed. They have made me an aunt since the early age of 8 years old, which means as a 27-year-old drag performer, I have a 19-year-old niece that's asking me about life advice. First thing, don't ask a drag queen. Just don't ask me. No, but I love my siblings' kids. They've taught me many things. 1, it's okay to cry when you don't get your way. And 2, it's okay to shit yourself as long as it's an accident. They won't be mad. No, I really do love those kids. I've got 9 of them now. It's a lot. So when I got asked to do this gig, I of course said yes, because as being the youngest, my brother being 8 years older than me, I'm already used to no one listening, let alone laughing at my jokes. So thank you. You're already doing way better than the rest of my life. So being the fact that he is 8 years older than me, my siblings are all older than him, when they were full-grown adults dealing with life crisis of taxes, debts, the 2008 economic crash. I was in middle school, focused on making friends, boys, and the 2008 economic crash. It hit me hard in middle school, okay? No. So since I am new to the drag scene, my goal has been to make as many friends in the drag community. I've started off very strong. I have a few good friends, a few good Judies, as you might say. And recently, I've been getting more comfortable, letting my guard down, and we do things called reading and throwing shade as drag queens. And so, getting comfortable now, I'm throwing shade left and right. You know, and these friends of mine are like, "Excuse me, ma'am, what happened to that nice girl we met 3 weeks ago?" I'm like, she's fucking dead. I don't know. I'm on the stage now. I'm used to it. I'm good. Okay. But no, I was backstage with a friend, and we were just, chit-chatting, throwing shade. And I say a comment. I won't repeat it, but I said a comment. And she slowly looked at me and goes, "Girl, where's your drag mom?" And immediately goes to find my drag mother. Pulls my drag mother aside and goes, "Now I know she's your child, because that shade she just threw, only people I know that do that is you, okay? So you need to get her under control." Little does she know, again, being a woman, I experienced middle school with middle school girls. So the shade that I throw, it's from way back then when those bitches would look at you without one look and you would know, I gotta go home and change. This outfit's not right. 7th grade girls, okay? So, luckily for them, they're the reason I get to be the sassy drag queen in front of you. Thank you. All right. So before I head on out here, I just want to leave with a few statements. I want to say, love will always win. And even for a loser like me, anything is possible. Thank you. You guys have been so great. You guys have a wonderful evening.
Keep it going for Ava Rice Roberts. Not a loser. I'm like, who else had to deal with 7th grade girls? Me, when I had a crush on them and they didn't have a crush back. Yeah, that shaped me. Yeah, dude, you've never been a 7th grade boy with an unrequited crush. It's not fun. Anyway, next performer is not a 7th grade boy either. It's another comedian who's going to lip sync for the first time. You guys ready? Okay, all right, cool. Then without further ado, put your hands together, give it up for my Italian big sister, Nina G.
Rooster says good morning with a cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning. A horse's neigh is just his way of saying how are you. A lion growls hello, and owls ask why and where and who. May I suggest you get undressed and show them your wazoo? Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Fuck you, Mr. Bunny, eat shit, Mr. Bear. If they don't love it, they can shove it. Frankly, I don't care. Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Up yours, Mr. Hippo, piss off, Mr. Fox. Go tell a chicken, suck my dick and give him chicken pox. Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. From birds in the treetops to snakes in the grass, but never tell an alligator bite my. No, never tell an alligator bite
Give it up for Nina. Nina G. Yeah, right? I know. These are really professionals who are good. And then I'm going to close the show with me. You guys want to see me lip sync as a boy? All right, cool. Then let's do it. Okay.
Her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocks in kids and tube socks. But she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, will you be? Her boyfriend's a dick, and he brings it, and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block, and he drives an IROC, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. Man, I feel like mold. It's prom night and I am lonely, lo and behold. She's walking over to me, this must be fake. My lip starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, maybe. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. Oh yeah, no, she doesn't know what she's missing.
Thank you guys. Okay, cool. That's the end of the show. We're gonna end this like a drag show, bring everybody out so you guys can clap for them one more time. You ready to do that? Okay, awesome, cool. You can clap for your favorite. You can clap for your new favorite. Give them a round of applause one more time for Stab and Jesse, please. And this show is every fourth Saturday, so if you want to come back on October 28th, I think it is. It's the fourth Saturday in October. Come back. New drag performers, 2 of them, and 2 new comics. Make some noise. Give it up. One more time for Mean Dave. I failed Mean Dave. I didn't tell him anything. Give it up for Ava Rice Roberts. And give it up for Nina G. Thank you guys. Have a good night. I'll be in the lobby. I'll tell you guys about more shows. Drive safe. Bye.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. That is it for us for the evening. But we do stuff, 6 nights a week, really. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream everything that we do 6 nights a week. Check out stadcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. We'll be back tomorrow. Open mic at 8:30. Online audience, let's send you somewhere. Who's doing stuff? I don't know. How about back over to Booty Mashup? They're selling their 3-year stream-anniversary, partner-versary. So hold on for the raid. And we'll see you back here tomorrow at 8:30 for the Stab Mic.
So I start a revolution from my bed. Because you said the brains that I had went straight to my head. Step outside, it's summertime.